Hello and welcome into my channel. Thank you so much for being here. I am so glad that you made it in. This is a pick a card reading and it's going to be based about whatever you need guidance or clarity on at this time. It doesn't matter what time you find yourself watching this video. I trust that it made its way to you at the perfect time to hear these messages. So we have 3 decks that you can choose from here. On the very far left, we have deck number 1. In the middle, we have deck number 2, and on the far right, we have deck number 3. So I'm going to go ahead and leave you with your selection. If you need more time, please feel free to pause the video. The timestamps will be linked down below in the description box. We are going to go ahead and get started on your reading. Hey Group 1, if you chose this deck in the intro, then this is going to be your reading. So I feel like this is a time of truth, clarity, and rebuilding for you. I feel like this is a time of relearning and unlearning a lot of preconditioning. And this is a time of finding who you truly are. And I can see that there has been passions ignited with the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Wands. There is something here, I feel this could have something to do with a life's purpose, a soul's calling, some kind of creative endeavor, something that you feel really passionate about, that is in true alignment with you. And in following this, I feel like you have had to unlearn quite a lot of limiting beliefs, unlearn a lot of preconditioning that is really holding you back from achieving what this is. And I feel like you've been in this period of study, particularly around self-study. I feel like you've been wanting to learn more about your truth and what is true for you. And this feels like it's very expansive. This is a time of putting the past behind you and really building new for yourself. With the 3 of Pentacles here, this is a time of putting in that work towards your goals to get to where it is that you want to go. And this also talks about collaborating with others. But I feel like this is really just gathering your own inner tools within you. And this is a time of trusting yourself, just getting in tune with yourself, trusting what feels right, trusting your intuition, following your inner guidance, following what lights you up, following your passions. Some of you could also be undergoing a spiritual awakening to, as I had mentioned, your soul's calling, your higher purpose, awakening to a higher knowing of this life, which I feel like has a lot to do with letting go of this preconditioning, letting go of these old identities that no longer fit with your truth. This is a time of, it's like emerging new, and you're coming out of the muck. I look at this lotus flower, and the lotus flower really blooms out of the muck and the water, and it's very transformative. And because of this, because you are transforming out of this muckiness, the transformation is going to bring in so much magic in your life. And I feel like you're awakening to the divine within you, the love within you. You're awakening to a higher consciousness. And this is going to open so many doors for you, and you're heading into, honestly, so much. You're heading into so much abundance, and not just in prosperity, but in all ways. Your life is going to start expanding and becoming so rich because your inner world is becoming rich. So your outer world is starting to reflect that. I feel like this reading is really just a message from your spirit guides to just keep going. You are on the right path. And you're awakening to so much beauty and possibility and magic. So you have so much to look forward to, truly. There's not a whole lot of guidance here. I just feel like this is more just like a confirmation to just keep going in the direction that you're heading. And if anything, Continue to listen in to your inner truth and continue to expand and awaken and become more and more consciously aware. Tuning into your passions, tuning into the downloads that you are receiving from Spirit. I feel like you guys really know where you're going and where you want, but you really know the direction you want to go into. And your Spirit team is truly just coming in to tell you, yes, you are right. Keep going. So I hope that this brought you guidance, clarity, hope, enlightenment, whatever it is that you might have needed at this time. I hope that it brought the answers for you. If you feel this resonated, I would love to know. Please comment and subscribe to my channel for more videos to come. Okay, bye. Hey group 2, if you chose this oracle deck in the intro video, then this is going to be your reading. So I feel like this is mostly about a love connection. And I feel like there is something that is going on that is leaving you feeling a sense of lack, maybe a loss of hope. Things aren't really going in the direction that you want them to go. I feel like there has been a lot of hardships and setbacks and conflicts with this person. And I can see that there is a lot of potential and a lot of love between the two of you. But there is like this conflict that's just not being resolved. And with this time to go card, I feel like this is something, a Spirit is coming in to tell you that you need to walk away from something that isn't serving you. And I feel like this has something to do with a negative behavior pattern due to a trauma response, or some sort of learned behavior. And this could be you or the other person. But this is something that you need to let go of because it is not serving you. So it's time to walk away from this negative behavior pattern that is really limiting you. And it's keeping you in this place of lack. It's keeping you in this place of this like negative mindset or even victim mentality. And that's okay. It's not something to judge. I think we all experience that victim mentality. It kind of creeps in when we are feeling triggered and when our wounds are being hit in a certain way and it hurts. So it's easy to fall into that victim mentality. And that's something to let go of and kind of look beyond that victim mentality and ask yourself, what is this trying to teach me? What is this conflict trying to teach me? How can I accept this for what it is and accept it in to teach me? Something that is coming up for me when I look at this Y card is getting in tune with your true motives and your true intentions. What is it that you think about on a daily basis? And by the way, this doesn't have to just be a love connection. I feel very strongly that it has something to do with a love connection, but this could be really anything. So take it however it resonates. It's important for you to stay true to your true intentions. Get in alignment with the right intentions of what it is you want to bring into your life. So for example, if you are wanting to experience a more harmonized, passionate, true love, what are your thoughts? How are your thoughts aligning to that? How are your intentions aligning to that? If you are thinking thoughts that don't match up to what it is that you want, like, oh, this person is out betraying me, or there's lies going on, or I'm not attractive enough, or I'm not worthy enough, or whatever it might be. If your thoughts and your intentions don't add up or are not in alignment with what it is that you truly want to bring in, you're never going to be able to get out of this place of lack. So I think time to go and why are really coming together. It's time to release anything that is not in alignment with the intentions and with what it is that you want to bring in. Now, with the Four of Swords here, it's really important for you to take some time to rest, like deeply, deeply rest. If you are feeling extra fatigued these days, really low energy, It is your entire being's way of telling you to slow down and to take the necessary rest in order to heal and let go. And I feel like there is going to be a lot of forward movement coming in, and you're going to need your rest in order to kind of handle what is to come in this next phase. With this Page of Swords, I feel like it's really, really important for you to get really clear and honest, again, with your intentions and your intentions, and get in alignment with truth and clarity. It's time to put aside and put to rest these false identities and these old ways of being that just simply are not serving you anymore. With the Unfinished Symphony, I feel like this has something to do with this love connection or an unlearned lesson that is coming in right now. And that's probably why it feels really difficult, like you're in this place of lack or this victim mentality, this just negative place. There is an unlearned lesson here. And I feel like what this lesson is needing to get honest and true about your intentions and about what is no longer serving you and what is kind of like coming in to sabotage your heart's desires. And ask Spirit, this message in a bottle. I feel like Spirit is pointing you in so many directions, in the right direction. Spirit is giving you all of these signs and synchronicities, but it feels like you're not really paying attention or you're not aware of them. So start paying attention to any reoccurring coincidences or situations or signs, such as numbers, such as feathers, or like current repeating themes, such as like, I don't know, you could be attracting certain people or encounters with people that is also trying to point you in. It's like a reflection of what's going on with you. So for example, if you are constantly running into people who are angry and are negative, that is a reflection of what's going on in your inner world. So just pay attention to what the outside world is mirroring at you, and pay attention to the signs and synchronicities, because Spirit is trying to speak to you right now. And they're trying to point you in the right direction. And it's important for you to open up and tune in and listen and become aware of what those signs and synchronicities are. And that's going to help you get out of this negative place. I really feel like there is going to be positive, more happy times coming to you. I feel like this relationship or this situation you find yourself in is going to resolve itself, okay? You're going to experience more prosperity, more celebration, more achievements. Your manifestations, you're going to start seeing those come into fruition once you align your intentions and become really, really clear on what it is that you want, and start aligning your actions, your thoughts, your behaviors to that. And things will start to be moving really quickly. So things that may have felt like they were at a standstill, or like things that you've wanted to see move forward, but you've been in like this place of stuckness, it's going to start propelling you forward. I feel like the biggest message here is truly just focusing on your intentions, focusing on setting your behaviors, your thinking patterns, your behavior patterns in alignment that will help to support you in getting yourself out of this situation. And you can do this by just simply being aware and observant of your thoughts. So whenever you start feeling really negative about yourself or about your situation, go to your thoughts, go to your emotions and your feelings, and try to connect, go deeper with it. So why am I feeling this way? Where did this come from? usually when you ask these sorts of questions, it will take you to a memory or a place in your life that kind of created a similar feeling or a similar thought. It's the root cause to these thinking patterns that need to go. And then you can rewire that thinking. You can choose to think different thoughts. It's really all in your control. So that is all I have for you, Group 2. I hope that this brought you the clarity and guidance that you needed at this time. If you feel this resonated, I would love to know. Please comment and subscribe to my channel for more videos to come. Okay, bye. Hey, Group 3, if you chose this deck here in the intro, then this is going to be your reading. So this reading is really, I feel, all about denial. There is something here that you are not wanting to face. And I think that it has a lot to do with your fear that is keeping you from being honest with yourself and trusting yourself. It's like fear is coming in to completely overtake your situation and overtake your thinking. It's like it's got you trapped in this place of just negativity, fearfulness, and it's keeping you from being able to move forward. I feel like there is most likely a choice here that you are needing to make, and maybe you are not making it because you are paralyzed by fear and you're afraid to make the wrong choice. This could have something to do with a love interest, someone that might be a little bit of a player, that might have just kind of, it's like they might not feel the same way or as deeply as you feel. That is a message that I'm getting here. Or this could have something to do with something that you hold really dear and close to your heart. And it's like, maybe you also fear that like you're not worthy of this, or you're not enough. And this is preventing you from making the choice that you know that you need to make. So this could be many different things, actually. This could be like if you are in a relationship with someone that you feel plays you, or you're just like not in the same place, but you feel like you are not worthy enough to find someone better. That can keep you paralyzed, trapped in this fear state of mind, keeping you from moving forward and making the choice that is actually true for you. This could also be if there's something here that you want. This could be anything, career-based. It could be anything. Something here that you really truly want, that you hold dear, but again, you don't feel worthy to have it, or you don't trust your abilities. That can also be keeping you from moving forward. You have the opportunity here to transform in a major, major way. But you have to let go of your fear, and you have to let go of the things that are keeping you held hostage with this Devil card here. This is likely addictions to, this negative thinking pattern that kind of self-sabotages, behavior patterns that just aren't really in alignment with your true self. When we start to answer the calling of honesty and answering the calling of what our higher selves and what the universe is calling us toward, when we start answering that, we are faced with a lot of things that need to go, that are not in alignment with where our soul is trying to guide us towards. And you can be aware of this or not. That I feel like this is what's really happening right now, is your soul, your higher self, knows exactly what it wants and where to go, and it's guiding you forward. But your ego and all of your preconditioning is really getting in the way. And this is a good thing. This is here for you to look at, to transform, and to let that part of you die, to emerge new. I feel like the biggest thing that is coming through that you're needing to transform here is your worthiness and your self-belief issues, the lack thereof. It's like you don't have enough, you don't believe in yourself enough, and you don't feel you are worthy to have what it is you truly want. And it's like you're sabotaging yourself and you're holding yourself back. And you're allowing this to keep you held hostage and prisoner. And I feel like there is this denial here that is really, you have denial, honesty, fear, and courage. So it's like you have a lack of honesty big time. You are in denial, and you're not facing these parts of yourself. I feel like there is this avoidance here. And your spirit team is coming in to tell you, in order to transform and get to a place where you truly are happy and fulfilled, you have to let these parts of you go. And you have to cultivate enough courage and strength within you to uncover what it is that is truly keeping you held back, and uncover these beliefs that have you feeling like you are unworthy and that keep you feeling a lack of trust and belief in yourself, and healing those parts of yourself. And that's gonna take courage and overcoming your fear. It's scary to face these parts of yourself that are hidden in the depths. It can feel really dark and overwhelming and scary. But I promise you, it's so worth it. It's so worth diving deep into your shadows and shining the light on your shadow self, so you can start to heal and transform. You get to know yourself on such a deeper level when you do this. And it will feel a hell of a lot better to be in this place of honesty and self-awareness, rather than turning a blind eye and just kind of going with emotions and going with how things have been, and not ever really feeling fulfilled, and being trapped by these beliefs, being trapped by these addictions, whatever that might be for you. Addictions to this past way of being, these past limiting beliefs, limiting behaviors. Maybe they're actually truly addictions, such as substances, numbing out with substances and alcohol and food and shopping. And there truly is so many ways, so many addictions that I feel like we all truly battle with. Numbing out and distracting ourselves rather than becoming present and honest and aware with what is going on in our inner world. This is a time to go inward with the High Priestess here. And if you're needing to make a choice, make sure it's coming from a place of truth and honesty. Don't make any moves until you are 100% sure of where you want to go. It's okay to be in this like limbo state for a little while, allowing yourself that space and time to become aware and to get honest within and face parts of yourself to transform and heal. And I'm telling you, the gateway to that is becoming still and present, meditating, going inward. There is a new beginning beckoning for you. And there is a new way of being on the other side of this. You can choose to let go of this part of you that is keeping you held hostage. You can choose to let this go. It doesn't have to have control over you anymore. It's really all in your power. So if you take anything from this message, I feel like it is becoming honest with yourself and becoming self-aware and present, going inward, meditate. And going inward to face parts of yourself that is keeping you held back. You can't stay in this denial state forever. I mean, you can if you choose, but it's just never going to get anywhere, and you're going to just continue to go round and round and round. And why do that when you can actually transform into something beautiful? You already are beautiful, but you can truly transform into a new way of being that is going to offer you so much more. It's going to offer you new opportunities that truly fulfill you and light you up. And you can say no to the things that don't feel good to you. But that is all I have for you, group number 3. And I really hope that this brought you clarity, guidance that you were needing at this time. If you feel this resonated, I would love to know. Please leave a comment and subscribe to my channel for more videos to come. Okay, bye.